So this is a problem of trying to find an equation of a quadratic function that has some particular behavior, because in this problem we're told the vertex of the parabola, then it makes sense to use the form So this is the form that emphasizes the role of the vertex. We can tell that it's right because if I calculate f of 2, in the calculation of f of 2, I'll have basically a times 0 squared, so 0 minus 6 equals negative 6. So this parabola does, well, any parabola like this will go through the point 2, negative 6, and moreover it'll have the vertex at the point 2, negative 6, because you can tell because when you square something, you can't get a negative number, and so this is going to be an extreme among squares. And so anyway, this is what the form looks like if you know the vertex. But what we don't know is the value of a. Basically, you can use any number at all for a here, and the parabola that you get will have a vertex at 2, negative 6. So we need another piece of information to figure out what a is, and that's why they give us the extra piece of information. So the y-intercept that we're given basically means that if we put 0 in for x, we should get negative 2 for y. The thing is that since we know that our parabola is going to look like this form, we know that putting 0 in for x is going to lead to a times 0 minus 2 squared minus 6. So in other words, f of 0 is going to be a times 4, or 4a minus 6. So we have two different equations, but both use f of 0. So therefore, these two things have to be the same. So therefore, negative 2 has to be the same thing as 4a minus 6. And if that's true, then I can figure out what a is. I can add 6 to both sides, divide both sides by 4, and I'll find out that a has to be 1. So that makes it very nice. If a is 1, then my equation is, it's exactly this thing I wrote here with a star next to it, but instead of an a, I'll just use 1. So that just means I'll get x minus 2 squared minus 6. So that's going to be my answer. I don't know if that is considered simplified for the computer. You can try it this way and see if it's okay. If it's not, then just use FOIL and expand it to the form will be x squared minus 4x minus 2. So that will be your answer if it doesn't like this form. But I think it will. I don't know why it wouldn't take that form. That really is the simplest form for a lot of purposes.